So, welcome to this Shadows of Brimstone campaign. Hey, what do you want? Come on. Alright. So, Louie wants to be part of it as well, I guess. So what I thought I would do is I'm going to do a completely random, dice-driven campaign. The first one is going to be Cities of Ancient, using just the City of Ancient monsters, a couple of the heroes out of that box. But as I go along, I will add more and more stuff as I paint different worlds, and as I get different expansions completed, they'll get thrown into the mix. So each one will start with picking a base world. Most likely will probably be Cities of Ancients or the Swamps. But then whatever gates will be completely random. After I figure out what world we start with, we'll decide which mission sets. It'll all be random. And then whether it's going to be, one of the other worlds, Derelict Ship, Blasted Wastes, or what have you. And like I said, as I get them painted, I will start throwing them in. I have a bunch of different enemies. I will start throwing them in as well. I haven't decided yet whether that's going to be a random roll to see if I add more, or if I'm just going to haphazardly just start throwing them in to grow the numbers of enemies. And then as I go along, I'll start adding the little expansion packs and everything else. So, first mission is going to be, a random City of Ancients, and then we'll see where it goes from there. One other thing to mention is that I'm relatively new to the game, and this is the first playthroughs I've ever done. So there will probably be some mistakes as I go through, and I will probably talk too fast, and I will learn how to run the camera better as I go along. So please bear with the first couple of episodes, and hopefully this will be entertaining, at least for me, if not for you, and maybe you'll see some things that you haven't seen before. Alright, our two characters starting out in this campaign. Starting the U.S. Marshal. This here is Big Ned. He is equipped with his double-shot shotgun, which every time he kills an enemy, he can gain +1 shot with that shotgun. He also has his Marshal bag as a personal item, and then I chose for him Cleaning Up the West, which gives him +1 max grit. He gets an extra wound and a sanity, and gains 10 experience points every time he kills an enemy. I'll add that here. And then he drew, for his personal item, Adventure Boots. So +1 move, +1 agility. So his agility is actually 4 instead of its normal 3. They get their 1 revive token, of course. And then his partner in, well, not crime, but his partner for this adventure is going to be Mandy, the Saloon Girl. We'll see how their relationship unfolds, if anything happens during the course of this adventure. She has her holdout pistol, which gives her a free attack once per fight. And then for her, I picked Dirty Fighting. I figure she's right now is pretty much a melee character, so I'll give her the +1 damage to all of her attacks. And then she drew the Weather Poncho. I think this is a lot better than the Adventure Boots, especially if they end up in Targa, with the being immune to weather effects, and +4 health, which she needs because normally her health is only 8, but she is up to 12. They each took a bandage for their side token. They each start with their 1 grit, and I think we will let the U.S. Marshal carry the lantern. So the board is pretty much set up. I've got it, the initial starting board. I've got the depth track. All of my cards are going to be sitting over here. I am going to use the tokens that came in a couple of the boxes, if I can get this thing open, for experience and for gold. And at the end of each adventure, I will log it all down to keep track of their experience and levels, etc. So the first thing we need to do, I did say I was going to use the City of Ancients as my base, so the first thing we're going to do is roll for what they're going to do. Now, for their first mission, I'm going to take one leave away from being totally random. I'm not going to do for a few Darkstone more, so if that comes up, I'm going to re-roll. But otherwise, so I'm going to roll to see if it's a basic mission or a City of the Ancients mission. And it's a City of the Ancients mission, so we will see which one it is on a 1 through 6. It's a 2. Stop the ritual. So this is a fixed map mission. I've not done a fixed map mission before, but our intrepid heroes will have to go through the mines. Exploration tokens have already been randomly laid down, and there are 4 exits without end caps, and they have a number between 1 and 4 on them. If it's a 1, then they've found the summoning chamber and they can go to try and stop the ritual. If it's the 2, 3, or 4, they roll a dice, and on a 1, 2, or 3, the depth track moves quite significantly. So in this case, the depth track starts at the top, and every time it moves, it jumps to the next one. So this could be ugly. Regardless, we keep going through the mines until we reach the right room, in which case, during this final fight, creature summoning is in effect, and that means anytime the hold back the darkness roll is failed, you roll a d6 on a 1, 2, or 3, you pull a low threat card, and those enemies ambush us. The summoning chamber itself, once it has been found, you go in, you pull, it should be an epic threat, but since there are only 2 of us, then we pull a high threat because the summoning has already started. And we do all of the Growing Dread cards, of course, and then we continue with the creature summoning special rule, so we could be fighting the high threat card and continue to have multiple additional enemies. If we survive, we get 50 experience points. If we fail, that could be done by the darkness summons from the portal escapes, or we all die, or we run away. If that happens when we travel to a frontier town before the next adventure, 2 random buildings are destroyed because of the escaping darkness. So, Big Ned and Mandy have a lot of work on their hands, and they are going to get started. Our intrepid heroes head into the mines to look for that ritual. I think Ned is thinking, I don't know what she put in my sarsaparilla, but man, I don't want to be here, but guess I'm done for it now, and the law has to be upheld. Mandy just smiles and winks and says, come on, big guy, and off they go. So, first thing, got to roll back the darkness, and doubles. Right off the bat, things go poorly. Let me find the doubles chart. I don't remember what a double 2 does. I do know it's lower, so it's got to be bad. There's the madness chart. Double 2. Dark dread. Things are always more and more bleak by the moment. Draw a growing dread card and add it to the stack. So we haven't even started and we've already got a growing dread card. First one. Alright. But on the good side, the depth track doesn't go down. Alright, so in initiative order, Saloon Girl goes. She rolls a 5, means 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now normally you would explore the next room, but since the exploration tokens are all down, it's already fixed, you can already see. Seems to me like that's just mining for 5 experience point every time, so I'm not going to bother doing that. I think I'm just going to make all passageways open without exploring, so instead of taking the 5 experience, I'm going to house rule it, I guess. I don't know. I didn't see anything explicit in the rules, but if they want to pass on through, they can. But for this one, she has made it so she can't scavenge because she's on a tile with an exploration token. So I guess Ned will roll now. 6, 7, 1, 2, 4, 5. He's going to stop right there. That was a quick run through there. They can't scavenge, so let's flip this exploration token. And of course it's an attack right off the bat. Let's adjust this. Draw a low threat card. Oh, P Void Spiders and P Stranglers. Alright, so for Void Spiders, 3 Void Spiders and 4 Stranglers. Let's get those put out. 4 Stranglers, 3 Void Spiders. They look kind of harmless. Harmless on the top, but not so much on the bottom. So I know that these guys have the lower initiative. I guess I don't need that anymore. Okay, and since it's the first time we're meeting them, Void Spiders have initiative of 6. 2 combat with 2 damage each, health of 3 but no defense, and they hit on 4s. The Stranglers, they are nasty. Their health is 3, their defense is 2, 4 combat, only 1 damage, but they do hit on 3s, and 6s count as 3 hits, so they can put the hits on pretty quick. Alright, so starting the next turn, let's hold back the darkness. And doubles again. Well, that's 6s. That's the one good one. So, Stubborn Resolve. This place is horrible and unforgiving, but you're not about to give up without a fight. Each hero may immediately heal D6 wounds. Well, that's not really that helpful. Or recover a grit. So, that's they'll each take a grit since they've taken no hits yet. And so now they each have 2 grit. Alright, so the Void Spiders go first. I guess it doesn't really matter. Normally you'd roll for who they attack. But since the first one will attack one of them, the second one will attack the other one, and there's only room for 2, not much else that can happen. So, they have 2 attacks, so I'm going to do the red will be attacking the Marshal, whites will be the attacks on the Saloon Girl, and so they each get 1 hit. So the red will be the defense for the Marshal and the white for the Saloon Girl, and they defend them both. Saloon Girl now gets 2 attacks, but first she moves, and she's already used her grit, so that didn't matter. Alright, attacks with 2 attacks. 1 hit. 4, she'll do the one in front of her. For 6 damage, there's no defense, so she has killed a Void Spider, earning her a massive 10 experience points. Next, the Stranglers have an initiative of 4, and so does the Marshal, but monsters go first. They have a move of 6, so 1, 2, 3 moves to attack the nearest enemy not being attacked, and now they'll just pile in. So, because she killed that spider, she's now going to be attacked by the Stranglers, and he hit on a 3, so 1 hit. She will defend, and she defends with a 6. Alright, now the Sheriff gets to go. He's going to roll to attack. He gets a critical hit with his shotgun. He is going to focus it on the Strangler there. And he does 2 damage. He forgot to move. And no help. So He'll put it on the Strangler, even though that doesn't help too much. And that is the end of that turn. Not much actually happened. Time to hold back the darkness. Another doubles. Creeping darkness. The darkness is always searching for a way out. Move the darkness 2 steps forward on the depth track. 1, 2, and that hits a blood splatter, which means a darkness card, which is never good. Terror from beyond. Darkness attack. Unspeakable evil lurks in the shadows that lay beyond the lighted gate. An ambush attack with 1 night terror. Great. Now, 1, 2, 3, he'll attack the Marshal. 4, 5, 6, the Saloon Girl. Oh, she's getting attacked by him as well. Alright, the Night Terrors have an initiative of 3, but during an ambush it's 5. So that is still going to go after the Void Spiders. They only hit on 5s, but have 4 combat and do 4 damage each and have a lot of health. But, first things first, the 1 spider will attack the Marshal. Hits once, and the Marshal saves it. Next will be the Night Terror, because his initiative is tied with the Saloon Girl. He's attacking the Saloon Girl with 4 dice. Yikes! And hits 3 times. So her defense, she saves them all. Now it's her turn. Now the Night Terror, anybody on the same tile, takes 2 horror hits at the start of their activation. So she will defend her horror hits. She defends 1 and loses 1, so she takes a sanity damage. Then she can attack. And she does not hit either. She's going to use a grit. Reroll that. She actually gets 1 hit. She did not move. This is her move roll. Nothing. 1 hit. She is going to put it on the Strangler in front of her. And that is enough to kill him. Which gives her another 25 experience. I'm pretty sure. Yep, 25 experience for her. Now it is the Strangler's turn, so 1 will move up. Move up. He just stay there. They have 4 attacks. 1, 2, 3, because she's being attacked and he's being attacked. 1, 2, 3 her, 4, 5, 6 him. Oh, she's getting attacked again. Alright. 2 hits and 1 of them counts as 3, so 4 total hits. She'll defend with 3s. Ooh, and she takes 2 damage, so 2 health. Alright. Now the Marshal goes, and he misses. He's going to use a grit, but before I do that, let me roll for a move. No move. He's going to use a grit to reroll that, and he does even worse. So he just used 1 of his grit for no good reason. And that is the end of that turn. Alright, hold back the darkness. We do not hold back the darkness. And he forgot his horror hits, so he takes 1 sanity hit. Alright. So, spiders first, attacking the sheriff, or 2 hits. And he defends them both. He has a health defense of 3. Now it is the Saloon Girl's turn. So her move, nope. 2 horror hits. She misses them both, takes 2 more sanity damage. And now she can attack with 1 hit. She is going to put that hit on the Strangler in front of her. Ooh. She's going to use her own grit to reroll that. 3, that's a 4, so she ends up doing... Its defense is 2, so she does 2 damage. Now, the Strangler gets to go. It's attacking her. 2 hits. She will defend. So she takes a wound. That's 1 more wound. She might have to use her bandage soon. Alright, now it is the Marshall's, Big Ned's turn. He gets a critical hit. Oh. I think he is going to put that on... He's going to put it on... Ooh. Do I take this guy out and get another attack? Or do I just... I think I'm going to just soak the critical into him. And do 6 damage. So that is 10 experience plus 6 times 5 is 30, so 40 experience. But he doesn't kill anything, so that means he still gets a turn. He still gets to attack Saloon Girl. And he only gets 1 hit this time. She defends it. That is the end of the next turn. He forgot to do his horror hits again, so let's do those. He saves 1, he takes 1 sanity damage. Roll back the darkness. We do keep it back, hold back the darkness. The spider gets his turn and gets 1 hit, which goes through for 2 damage. Alright, now it is Saloon Girl's turn. Mandy rolls to move and gets a grit. So that leaves her with 2 grit. She's back up to 2. Now for her horror hits, she takes 2 more sanity. Uh-oh. Now she can attack. 2 critical hits. She's going to put the first one on him, on the Night Terror, for 5 more damage. And she's going to put the second one, oh no, that's 6. She gets +1 damage because of her dirty fighting skill, which takes him up to 12, which kills him and gives her 40 experience. And she still has a critical hit that she will put on him, which will kill him because he only has 1 wound left, and give her another 25 experience for that. She is a tank. She is outshining you, Mr. U.S. Marshal. Okay. Strangler's turn. Strangler moves up. The Strangler will move up. He will attack her because he's already being attacked. 4 attacks. And, 3 hits plus a triple hit. So she will defend on 3s, and oh my goodness, she takes 5 damage. Okay. Sheriff to move. Nothing. He will attack. A 4 is a hit. He's going to put it on the spider. 4 is enough to kill a spider, which gives him 10 experience. He can heal a wound and a sanity because of his cleaning up the west trait. And I've been forgetting that her comforting presence should be healing him anyway. But he gets a second attack, which misses. And that is the turn. He didn't have to do horror hits because he didn't start his activation until after the Night Terror was gone. Hold back the darkness. We do not. And another darkness card. I'm not going to get out of the first room. Whispering voices. We know you are here. Come join us. Each hero takes D6 horror hits, and also a random hero must pass a Spirit 4 test. Alright, so she takes D6 horror hits. She's taking 3. And so she ends up taking 2. 2 sanity damage. Marshall takes just 1, and he saves it. Alright. That means it's the spider's turn. Oh, and one of them has to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's doing the spirit test, which is bad because he has 2. And he does not pass that. He's going to use his last grit. And he passes. Otherwise he would have taken something on the madness chart, and we don't want to do that. Now it's the spider's turn to attack him with 1 hit, which he saves. Saloon Girl gets to move. Then she gets to attack. She does 1 critical for 5 damage, which kills this one, giving her 25 experience. She's going to use her holdout pistol, because I forgot, and she misses with it. It is now the Strangler's turn. This one moves up. Oh, and before she goes, she is... No, she's okay. Oh no, she's going to use her bandage. So she saves 6 wounds, but her bandage is already used up. Alright, Strangler attacks the Saloon Girl and does a massive number of hits. 3. Oh my goodness. So she defends on 3s. She may die. We may be using our revive token. So she takes 5 damage. I'm glad she used her bandage. So she is still alive, but just barely. And now it is the Marshal's turn. No grit. He'll attack. And he misses. No bueno. Okay, we're getting down to the end of it. Alright. Holding back the darkness. We don't again. The spider attacks him, doing no damage. Move for the Saloon Girl. No. Attack for the Saloon Girl. She gets 1 hit for 5, 6 damage because of her dirty fighting. Which, defense of 2, health of 3, she kills this one. And getting another 25. Now it is the Marshal's turn. He does not get a grit. He attacks the spider. He hits the spider. He does 2 damage. The spider has 3 health. Really? Okay. Though I'm going to remember this time, her end of the turn, her comforting presence heals his wound. But we have to hold back the darkness again. This time we do it. Spider can attack him, hits him once, and he saves it. Saloon Girl gets to move. Nope. She'll attack the spider. 1 hit. He has no defense. She automatically does 2 wounds, so she kills the spider. So that is the end of that. That was kind of miserable. End of turn, he heals his sanity because of her comforting presence. They do the rest. She can heal D3. So 3, she's going to heal 3 wounds. taking her down to 4. He, because he didn't get to go that turn, is going to recover a grit. And then they each get a loot card. In initiative order, the Saloon Girl. She gets 30 experience and a dark stone. And the Marshal gets 50 in cash and 20 experience. And 20 experience. Give back 30 and bring. And holy smokes, that is the end of that. Now we have to hold back the darkness, or we will try. And of course we don't again, which gives us a growing dread card. I think I'm going to lose. Alright, Saloon Girl will move. 5, 1, 2. I can move diagonal because this little space is not cut off. 3, 4, 5. We're going to go straight in. And then he is going to go, oh, he gets a grit. But he can only go 2. So 1, 2. I made a big old mistake. It's an encounter, so hopefully it is not an attack. Mine encounter. The shadows in the far corners of the room seem to shift and roil in the darkness. As the lantern's light crackles and flickers, the shadows seem to be getting closer and closer with each flicker. A cunning 4 test on each of them. If successful, they get 10 experience. If failed, they take a horror hit. And if any heroes fail this test, an attack. Okay, so cunning 4 test. His cunning is 4. So we will let him, so he passes. Her cunning is 3. And she passes. So they each get 10 experience. And nothing else bad happens. So that encounter is done. And now, can they roll back the darkness? They cannot. Wow, this is not a happy day for us. Alright, her move. We're heading for a door. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Marshal, she'll scavenge. And finds nothing. Now the Marshal moves. He gets another grit. Takes him up to his max of 3. 1, 2. He'll scavenge this room since he's still behind. And he does find something. Oh, let's see, what does he get? Hey, Mandy, wait up. I found nothing. 10 experience points and nothing to find. And to another turn. And rolling back the darkness. And again we don't. Oh, and now it's a darkness card. Ambush attack. Draw a threat card. Okay, well, we'll have to see who they attack. 1, 2, 3, they're ambushing him. 4, 5, 6, her. Oh, they are ambushing the U.S. Marshal. And it is... Oh, wait a minute, that's the same one. I stuck it back in the front. Sorry. P tentacles. Nah, I think I would have rather had the other. Alright. P dice. How many tentacles are attacking our boy? 5. Ooh. I guess they are just going to surround him. Because they can. Well, actually, I guess they have to alternate. So, 1 for him, 1 for him, 1 for her, 1 for her. And he gets the extra. Okay. Alright, well, Tentacles they're slow. They're initiative 2. Which means that our intrepid heroes will get to go first. Tentacles are void enemies that are medium, but if they roll a 6, they ignore your defense, and their damage is 3. So this is not good. But Saloon Girl goes first. Because it was the darkness card, then we aren't starting a new turn, so I don't have to roll for darkness again. So she will roll to move. Okay, wait, what is there? So she may try to escape to get down here with him. So let's see, can she escape? Oh, she does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now she will attack these guys. 1 critical hit, and she will put it on this one. And 4 is enough to kill it, giving her 30 experience. And she is actually going to use her holdout pistol. She's going to go ahead and use that now. 4 hits. She'll put it on that one. That's 5. 6 for her extra damage, which is enough to kill this one. So that's 30 more experience. It'll be his turn. His roll to move. He's just going to stay where he is. No, he's going to try to escape too. Escape is 4+, so he will, so he'll go back. And then he'll he'll take a shot. He hits, doing 3 damage. So that's only 1 wound on this tentacle here. It is now the tentacle's turn, and they have a move of 6, so he will move here and continue to attack him. 1, 2, 3, 4, attacking her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3 attacks him. 4, 5, 6 her. So attacking the marshal. So 2 will be attacking the marshal. They have 3 attacks each. Oof, one of them goes through, and the rest hit, or almost all of them hit. This one goes through automatically, causing 3 damage. And then he has 4 saves to roll. And he saves them all, so he just takes the 3 damage. Now attacking Saloon Girl. 1 hit and 1 automatic 3 damage. And can she save it? She saves it. Alright. Holding back the darkness, or failing to do so. Nope, we actually did it this time. Saloon Girl, move. Nothing. She attacks. 1. She's going to hit it on this guy here. She does 2 with a third with her extra, so that's 3. Defensive 2. She does 1 more wound to it. Alright, the marshal. Nope, but he'll attack. He's going to burn a grit to re-roll that. So he hits. He's going to go after this one that's already wounded. He does 4 damage. That's 2 defense plus 2 more. That's enough to kill it, which means he heals a wound. He gets 40 experience points because he gets the extra 10. And he gets to attack again. 5. He's going to go on the one attacking the Saloon Girl for 4 damage. Yeah, that's fine. So that gives him 2 damage, 2 defense, 2 damage. And now they go. Oh, I should have. Yeah, okay. Alright, so 3 attacks each. The red will be on the marshal and the white on the Saloon Girl. So all misses on the Saloon Girl, an automatic 3, and 1 to defend, which he does not. So he takes 6. Oof. He is up to 8 wounds, so he is getting close. That is the end of the turn. He gets to heal 1 wound because of her comforting presence. Hold back the darkness. We again do not. I think the darkness is going to escape here soon. Alright, Saloon Girl gets to go. No move. She'll attack. Sorry about that, but my memory card got full, so I had just rolled her attacks. She got 2 hits, so she is going to roll the first one on the injured tentacle. 4 with her extra dirty fighting, taking her to 5. That should be enough to kill this one, which is good. Gives her another 30 experience, which I took the opportunity to do a little housekeeping here. So she is actually up to 290 experience. She is far beyond what the Marshal is with his measly 130, because he hasn't seemed to be able to kill anything. And then she's going to use her other attack on this one, doing 7, taking away the 2, that's 5, so she kills that one as well. The poor Marshal's not doing anything anymore. He's like, leave something for me. So that is the end of that fight. Doing the rest, she will heal D3. 3 wounds. She's going to have to take it all wounds. Hopefully she'll find some whiskey or something soon. He, on the other hand, her comforting presence heals 1 wound at the end of that turn. He's going to take... Ooh, does he take the grit? He's going to get up to his max grit, so he's going to take the grit. So, let's see if we can hold back the darkness. Double 1s. No way. Okay. There are fiendish creatures and demons in the dark places of the world. Ambush attack. Draw a threat card to immediately ambush the hero. So, well, at least it doesn't get dark again. Threat. 6 void spiders. Okay, and it's an ambush. So my understanding is that they can be on either side, which basically means 2 is going to attack each of them, because with the alternate attack. And we'll just have them coming from this way. Well, the most advantageous to the monsters would be to do it that way. So, and they get to go first. So back to more void spiders. This is just crazy. Now that was done with the darkness, so we don't have to roll for the darkness to start this turn. Initiative 6, 2 attacks each. So that's 4 attacks going towards each hero. So the red will be attacks on the Marshal, and the whites will be attacks on the Saloon Girl. And the Marshal is hit, they're each hit, nope, she is hit twice, and the Marshal is hit 3 times. So we will defend. They defend them all. Alright, now let's see if Mandy the tank can do any more damage. So she moves. She is at her max grit, so it doesn't matter. She will attack. A critical and a regular, so she will attack this one with her critical hit. Ooh, doing 2 damage. Plus her 1 for dirty fighting kills it. And then with her non-critical hit, she'll attack this one, doing 6, which is enough to kill that. So she has killed 2 more spiders, gaining her 20 more experience. As she's laughing at the Marshal, can't you do anything? Marshal, I'll show you. And he misses. he's going to use a grit to re-roll that, and he gets a critical hit, which does 7 damage, killing a spider, which means he gets another attack, which is a hit, doing 7 damage, which kills another spider. So see, I can kill spiders too, and get 20 plus his extra 10 is 40 experience, plus he can heal his only wound, and that's that turn. Alright, we'll progress the darkness. No, we actually do hold back the darkness. Wow. Alright, spiders go. Red Marshal, white Saloon Girl. Alright, in defense, they defend them all. Saloon Girl gets to attack. She misses, but she'll use her holdout pistol and miss again. And I forgot, did she move? No. Alright, Ned doesn't move. He used a grit, I forgot to take that away. He will attack. He hits for 6 damage, killing one, which means he gets to attack again, and he misses on that one. And that means we'd have to hold back the darkness again. You know what? He's going to burn a grit. I know this is a big old waste, but... and he still misses, so that was a real waste. Whoop. Alright, so... will the darkness come forward some more? Yes, it will, of course. And with another darkness card. All demon enemies are now +1 combat. These are void, at least. Okay, it will attack the Saloon Girl with 2 hits. And so she will take 2 more wounds. Good thing she healed some wounds last time. She will attack. She hits twice. I'm just going to roll but the damage. And so she kills it. And another group of enemies down. She can take her 10 experience. Comforting Presence. Oh, he doesn't have any damage. Oh no, he did have some wounds. Oh, I missed that. I had him in the wrong, sitting in the wrong place. Alright, so she can heal D3, 2. She's going to heal 2 more wounds. No, actually she'll heal 1 wound and 1 sanity. He will recover a grit. And then they get loot. Shuffle the loot cards. Mandy gets 250 in gold bars and 20 experience. And our Marshal, the good old Ned, gets a gear card and 20 experience. Alright. Gear. Hunting knife. Once per turn you may re-roll one of your melee to hit rolls. Yeah, he probably isn't going to use that. I think that might get sold. Okay. Or given to... actually, I could give that to the Saloon Girl. Alright. Hold back the darkness. Uh-oh. We do not. Oh, and it's a Growing Dread card. We've got a lot of Growing Dread cards. Alright, Mandy moves. She gets a grit. Oh, she's at her max grit, so she'll just get to roll a second time. So 6 plus the 1 is 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. We're going to go there. Okay. 1, 2, 3 because of his adventure boots. Okay. Exploration token is an attack. Oh, this is a problem for our guys. Okay, so drawing an attack card. 6 void spiders again. Hold on a second. Nope, that is real. That's not the... So, we're going to lay out our 6 void spiders. At least these are just void spiders. And the void spiders go first, but first we have to hold back the dark. Oh no, that was a darkness card, wasn't it? That was due to a darkness card, and I would love to take advantage of that, but double 6s, but I can't because... Oh, wait, no, that was the encounter, so that is correct. Sorry. That was the encounter attack. So 6s, that's good. Again, stubborn resolve. Each hero may heal D6 wounds or sanity or recover a grit. I think our Saloon Girl will do D6 wounds. 1. You know what? She's going to spend a grit to re-roll that. Oh, and gets it up to 2. Okay. Well, she'll heal 2 wounds. And our hero, he gets 5, so he is actually up to full health. Alright, so now first one will attack her. They can actually move 8, so the second one 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 can reach him. So the next one would come to her. The next one him, her, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I think he probably would have gone that way. Could have gone that far. Alright, so they've got 3 attacking them each. With 2 combat, that's 6 attacks. So we'll have to do these. Well, actually I can do them all together. Red is attacking the Marshal, white attacking the Saloon Girl. Oh, that is not good. Saloon Girl is 3. The Marshal gets hit with 5. Alright, so the Marshal defends. He actually defends them all. Okay, so let me pull it back there. I'm not making it up. And then the Saloon Girl's 3. She defends them all. Wow. Can't roll to stop the darkness for anything. But alright, so Saloon Girl, move. Nope. Attack. She 1 hit for 3 damage, plus her 4, that kills 1. She's going to use her holdout pistol. Hits with enough to kill another. So 2 dead spiders and 20 experience. And then the Marshal's turn. He'll walk. Nope. He'll attack. He hits. He kills 1. So he gets to attack again. Hits. Does not kill the second one. I'm not going to spend a grit on that. So 2 on that one. And he gets his experience. And it's another turn to have the darkness move forward and escape. Nope, we actually held it back. Alright, so this spider is going to attack the Saloon Girl. And it hits once. Right? Yes. And she defends it. These two spiders are going to attack the Marshal. And twice. 2 hits. And he will try and defend. And he does. Saloon Girl now attacks. And she gets 1 hit for 1 damage. She forgot to move. She does get a grit for her move. But 1 damage. So it's going to probably be another turn for her. The Marshal to move. Nope. He attacks. He gets a critical hit for 5 damage. So he kills this one. I know I was supposed to pick beforehand. But that's the one I would have picked with a critical hit. And he does another critical hit, which will take his last. So that's it for him. And he does not, he's got to go over and help the Saloon Girl, but first thing to do is darkness. We get it. That one spider can attack, and he misses both times. Saloon Girl walks. Okay, she does, just stays right there. She'll attack. She hits twice. I'm just going to roll for the damage, and she kills a spider. Now, recovery time, D6. She gets 3, so she's going to take, I think, 2 sanity and 1 wound off. So she is down to, oh, there were some other wounds over there. Whoops. 3 wounds and 4 sanity damage, and our intrepid Marshal is going to take a grit because he is good to go. And he's going to, so this one's gone. We have to flip this room. Is this the room? No. That means we've got to roll a d6 to see if our depth track goes up. Not that it matters because we can't roll anything anyway. 2, it does. It jumps up. We now have to roll 8s for advancing the darkness, though. If we fail 3 more times, we're done. This is not a great start, so hold back the darkness, and we miss again. Okay. Alright, Saloon Girl will move. 1, she gets a grit, and that's okay. 1, 2. Now our 5. 1, this one you can move through. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, hold back the darkness. Should they scavenge? No, I can't chance something else bad happening to this poor group. 6, nope. Oh, another darkness card. Suffocating mist. A green mist fills the area, choking the heroes in a poisonous fume. Each hero takes 3 hits. Poison type. Also place this card on a random hero's map tile. Any hero ending here takes 2 hits. Okay, so they each take 3 hits, so Saloon Girl will defend. She defends them all. The Marshal defends. And he, of course, takes 2 hits and poison. 2 wounds. And I'll have to find a poison marker later. We'll use corrosion for now. I mean corruption for now. So, our poor Marshal is now poisoned twice. But, regardless, we can start moving again. And she already has her max grit, so she'll move 1 plus 3 plus her 1 extra. Cannot, this one blocks it, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now our marshal, he can go 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's the end of this turn because I'm not going to scavenge. We'll move the camera so we can see. Hopefully that room will be it, though. Holding back the darkness, I don't again. We're probably going to lose because of the darkness. Alright, so Saloon Girl, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go there, and then he's going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. This exploration token is an encounter. At least it is not an attack. Please be good. Don't be bad. Steam clouds. Oh, forgot. For his activation, he's got to roll 2 dice for his poison markers. And he rolls a 1 and a 2, so he takes 2 wounds without saves. Okay. Sorry. Steam clouds. The room is filled with thick, hot steam pouring out of rusty, broken pipes running along the walls and floor. It is hard to see 3 feet in front of you, let alone who or what might be in the room with you. Ranged attacks for models on this map tile only hit on rolls of 6+, and these ranged attacks may not be critical hits. Also roll a d6, and of course we get attacked. Draw a threat. And 1 Night Terror. And does it attack 1, 2, 3, Saloon Girl, 4, 5, 6. So the Saloon Girl gets attacked. And the Night Terror, it's not an ambush attack, but that was the encounter. So hold back the darkness. We do. She goes first, so to move. Okay, no, she attacks. 2 critical hits for 11, 12. She kills it in 1 go round. Wow. Wow. So, because she did 6 damage and 7 damage, and they were critical hits, and she doesn't use a ranged. So, she gets to heal. Well, first she gets her 5 per, so 5 times 12 is 60. No, yeah, 60, 70. She gets 70 experience. And then she gets to roll a d6 worth of healing. So 2. We'll take 1 sanity, 1 wound. Though at the start of her activation, she should have taken 2 sanity. So she took 1, so she's just not gonna, she's got to take a sanity back. Oh well. And then he gets d6, so he gets to heal 3. He didn't activate this turn. And they get their loot. So let's see what kind of loot our heroes get. She gets a gear card, and he gets some gold nuggets. He gets d6 times 50. Woo, he gets a whole 50 gold nuggets and 20 experience. So at least they'll keep their experience even if they die. She gets 20 experience, and she gets to draw a gear card. Her gear card, Trusty Axe. Your combat hits are +1 damage. Once per turn you may reroll one of your melee hits. So she is definitely going to equip that. I'm going to assume that stacks on top of her dirty fighting for +2. But it doesn't matter because the darkness is about to escape anyway. Alright, hold back the darkness. Double fours. Well, at least it doesn't move forward. This is Falling Rubble. I know this one. Each hero in the mines immediately takes D6 hits. Alright. Red is the Marshal, white is the Saloon Girl. Ooh, he takes 6, she takes 3. So her 3, she only takes 1 damage. He, on the other hand, will take none. Wow. Wow. Alright. She's in this room. That is the final room. Probably should have done that before that last darkness, but that's okay. So, let me move over and get this set up. So what you do, you immediately pull, should be an epic threat. We lay this here, we pull an epic threat card, but because there are only 2 of them, we do a major threat card, or a high threat, and it attacks immediately. So we will be facing D3 Night Terrors and 6 Stranglers. How many Night Terrors? 2. 2 Night Terrors and 6 Stranglers. Okay, I'm going to move the camera around to the other side. Back in a moment. So the creatures are out. Our heroes interrupted the summoning, and it's an immediate battle with 6 Stranglers and 2 Night Terrors. Because it's the final room, the summoning rule is in effect, so every time a darkness roll, hold back the darkness roll, is missed, now what happens is a low threat card is drawn. So I already did the darkness, the hold back the darkness out of order, so we won't do that again for this turn because it's already been done. And so we will end up with the Saloon Girl goes first in initiative order, so she will move 3, that's 4. So she's actually going to come back 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it is the Strangler's turn. So they will move, they have a movement of 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now it is, let's see, the Night Terrors are an initiative 3, so it's actually the Marshal's turn. He will roll. He's going to move back 1, 2. That gets them out of that room. And he can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me read the missed card again. Each hero takes 3. Oh, that's the poison. Oh, I got to do his poison. Good call there. So 2 poisons. A 6, so one of them gets removed and one of them does no damage. So he is, now he's only got 1 poison each turn. Okay, I was just rereading. So hits assigned to models on this map tile only hits on a 6+ for ranged attacks. So also, I don't believe he has line of sight to anything, so he can't do anything this round anyway. Oh, I missed him. So now the Night Terrors get to move. Their move is only 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all we got, so let's hold back the darkness, and we do. Now it is the Saloon Girl's turn. 2. Actually, oh criminy. I shouldn't have moved back that far. I was thinking we could get away with the ranged attack issue. Actually, we'll move back one more. There we go. Ooh. Nope, they're going to make it here, so that'll let them get around her. So, nope, we're just going to sit there, and she can't do much of anything else. So now these guys, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, basically, they're going to pile in. So they have 4 attacks each, so 4 on the Saloon Girl. This is where the fight's going to be taking place. 4 on the Saloon Girl and 4 on the Marshal. Red is the Marshal, white is the Saloon Girl. So I don't remember what I said. Normally I do red as the Marshal and white as the Saloon Girl, so that's what we're going to do. I may have that backwards, but let me see. They hit on 3s, so 2 hits on the Saloon Girl, 2, so 5 on the Marshal. So she defends and she blocks 1. Oh, and I screwed up again. We'll take her wound and we'll adjust. I forgot to do the Growing Dread cards. And then his defense. He takes 1 wound. And then because of her comforting presence last turn, he should have healed 1 wound. But the Growing Dread cards, this could change everything. I screwed up. Every hero takes D6 horror hits. Okay, so Saloon Girl takes 4. Uh-oh. So she loses 2 permanent willpower. And then for him, 2 horror hits, and he's good. Next one. All heroes immediately take 1 corruption hit for each dark stone they are carrying. Well, they don't have any. Oh, no, wait. She has a dark stone, so she gets a corruption. Okay, that's not bad. Every hero must make a single willpower save. For each failed save, move the darkness 2 steps forward. Uh-oh. That could end the game. So her, she's good. Alright, for him, he's good. Wow. Okay. But she lost 2 permanent willpower. Or sanity. That's bad. I'll have to adjust that at the end. Alright, so now it's actually his turn. So these models are part in this one too, so I don't know whether the ranged attack thing should work or not, but he's going to attack. That's an 8. That's a critical hit. Okay. 4 damage. So the question is, the half on, half off is, I'm going to have to make a judgment call that in this case, because they're in the half clear, they should be able, since they're in this tile too, they should be, do you go, they're in the steam because they're partway in the other, or are they out of the steam because they're partway in yours? I'm going to say that they are out of the steam because they're in the same tile with him and he's completely out of the steam. So that's 4, and that's a critical, so he kills 1, which means he gets another attack. He has to attack that one, and he misses anyway. So he heals a wound, which doesn't matter because she was going to heal it anyway, and he gets his 25 experience plus his extra 10. And I forgot to roll for, here's his poison. He does not take any damage from the poison. And now it's their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's only one more turn before they're going to be in the fray. Alright, so hold back the darkness. Triple threes. Okay. Creeping darkness. The darkness is always searching for a way out. Move it 2. And unfortunately, that moves us. The darkness has escaped. So we lost because the darkness escaped. But I guess we can finish up the fight just to, so that we can fight our way out. So then it will be the Saloon Girl's turn. So a move. Nope. She'll attack. She does 1 hit. She's going to attack him. She does 5 plus her extra 1 plus her...